I'm relating as you're speaking to a friend of mine who when I first left my previous company and went on my own, called up, said, I'm here to help. How can I help you? And he just listened, and and I'm still doing business with him 5 years later, and it's like I can't leave because he's such a friend, and he's been so good to me. So it does echo in what you're saying.
This is so true in a way that this aligns with research too, that the most important factor in is not what people think about, like, for example, technology or artificial intelligence or information or, for example, asset like buildings or property, but it's the human being, because the human being is a meta resource. Companies generate other resources. A human being can help develop new business models, innovative products, non-traditional services, and also is in charge of developing this strong, long-lasting relationship with different stakeholders. And this is quite important because no company can succeed on their own. They need the support of different stakeholders, externally, customers, suppliers, community members, business partners, and internally, employees and management. So when you support these stakeholders, you are creating a positive cycle of reciprocity. This means that you are helping them and they're more prone to reciprocate, to help you in return. And this is a win-win approach because they win with your support and you win with their support.
Yeah, very, very good. It seems so simple, the idea.
The idea is simple but powerful.
The more simple it is, the more powerful it generally is, right?
And also, this applies to different areas in business. For example, some researchers have observed that, for example, when you develop what a researcher call a psychologically safe workplace, where people are supporting each other, employees are allowing everyone to give their voice, their opinions, without being ridiculed, without being disrespected. When people have difficulties, they are supporting each other in a compassionate way. In these workplaces, according to research, there tend to be more higher employee satisfaction, higher customer satisfaction. Why? Because employees that feel supported, they feel satisfied, tend to serve customers much more effectively. But also you have lower absenteeism, lower stress level, lower turnover, which implies that companies don't have to hire continually people that are leaving. People want to remain in the company. And also this brings about a positive impact on the bottom line. This means profit. This means that building a supportive workplace, a supportive work environment is not only making people feel well, feel supported, assisted, but also bring about much more efficiency, bring about much more creativity, much more productivity, because people are less prone to be stressed. When people are stressed at work, their productivity levels go down. Their creativity goes down. Why? Because they feel threatened, they feel defensive, they cannot think clearly because they are a bit, in some cases, fearful of making mistakes or not meeting the deadline. Instead, when the work environment it has a much more positive atmosphere and people are supportive, they are treating each other in a cooperative way, they are not competing with each other, but they are trying to help each other, supplementing their skill and complementing their skill. These workplaces tend to be more creative, more innovative, and people bring about the best ideas, and people are more prone to go the extra mile without being asked for. So this means that they tend to work in a much more unconditional way because they feel comfortable, they don't feel stressed, they feel at ease, they can be themselves, and they know that they are contributing to the company's mission in a meaningful way.